2 men and a truck are all it takes to finish us. The last of our furniture disappears out the front door and into the dark cavern of the bailiff's trailer. It's my bed, the one I shared with Nick for almost 20 years. A queen-sized mattress now in the hands of 2 burly men with tattoos and ponytails. They curse for the 5th time on this early May morning and push the pillow-topped Tempur-Pedic slab into the last remaining space while Emma and I watch from the porch. Mattresses are so stable when they're horizontal. Much less so when you tip them on end. They flop and bend. They want to curl in on themselves. Maybe that's a metaphor I should remember. Maybe mattresses are like marriages. Or husbands. Emma shudders as she watches the truck's rear door slam shut, severing us from everything we own. "It's really gone, isn't it?" she says. I don't know whether she's talking about our stuff, the house, or the world outside. In any case, she's right. 16 years old is old enough to know. Yep, all gone to shit. I pull her close and sip the last of my instant coffee. Cold now. No microwave to heat it up. I could probably put the mug in the oven. By some miracle, the gas is still on. But I don't know whether it will be tomorrow. No money changes hands before the men drive off. This move isn't on me. It's on the bank. Or the IRS. Or the credit card companies. Anyway, on someone, somewhere, who still has a pot to piss in. They even took our kitchen pots and pans. A full set of all-clad stainless. Restaurant quality, Nick had said when he brought the box home on our last anniversary. Nothing but the best for my girl. One of the moving men hefted a paella pan and made a comment when he thought I couldn't hear. The boxes with the all-clad went into the truck's cab. We should hit the road soon, Emma and I, to get a start before the crowds turn our local Safeway into a kind of organized human zoo. If the past 2 weeks are anything to go by, the lines will already stretch a block by noon. The pushing and shoving and crying of "I was here first" will have started by 8 in the morning. While I get 2 backpacks from the hall closet, I run through a list of where we might head next. The front seat of my Mazda Roadster would have been all right, uncomfortable as it sounds. Cramped and sticky, but all right. Someone came for it a week ago, minutes after our mobile phones made their last calls and texts. So the car won't do. With gas at $20 a gallon, and that was last week when the pumps were still flowing. The Mazda wasn't really a car anymore. Only a couple of leather seats on wheels, a static jumble of metal and wires that wasn't going anywhere. It was a car in name but not in function, like a clock with all the right parts that no longer tells time. Which is fine, I guess, since I have no idea where there is to go. One of those last calls I made was to our local YMCA. We'd been members since Emma was born, so she could use the pool. 16 years of $75 a month should have been worth something. A cot or a yoga mat in the corner of the Pilates room. Use of the showers and towels. The same ones Beatrice, the massage therapist, used to drape carefully over my limbs when she worked on me. Nobody answered the Y's phone, so I tried Emma's high school. Then the local shelter. Then the zoo as a last resort. The zoo. It sounds worse than it is. There were a few rooms there. Emergency pit stops for veterinarians who needed to monitor the primate house. They had beds and bathrooms and functional kitchenettes. And that holy of holies, air conditioning. Again, no answer.